This mountain house is adapted to the steep slopes of the land, with an outside staircase and more than one floor. Mostly built with sheer slabs, it has wood on the windows and lintels. The house includes a ground floor with subdivisions, called stores, for livestock, an intermediate upper floor for the dwelling and the last upper floor with the fireplace and the kitchen. As it is located in a region of harsh winters, its construction tried to reduce heat losses. The main source of heat were the fireplace and the kitchen. The central rooms of family life located on the top floor so that smoke could dissipate through the roof, through openings created between the tiles. Given the absence of chimneys, the fumes were deposited and darkened to the houses. On the upper floors, most of the partition walls were wooden and the bathroom was non-existent. Alternatively, there was sometimes an opening in the wooden floor that connected to the stores. Table for making cheese. It is a table for making cheeses with the shape of 8 horizontal. It is a round container in which the cheese is pressed inside metallic circles. The cheese placed inside these circles releases whey. This whey lies inside the table, which has an opening like a pipe on one side, channeling the whey to another container, which serves as a final serum container. In this table, the 8 has one side has an outlet for the whey that the cheese drops. It is a table for 2 cheeses. Clay bottle. Water for consumption throughout the day was transported and stored in clay artifacts. This bottle has the shape of a canteen and has 4 wings. It was used by the charcoal workers for water consumption. In the winter, the clay allowed the water to remain warm and cool in the summer. Trough. The dough is prepared in the trough through different processes until it is ready for cooking. The first steep is mixture. Clay bowl. The utilitarian pieces in clay were bought at the monthly or weekly fairs and had several purposes. If the pieces were made of frosted clay, not waterproof, it had to be waterproofed. After being purchased, cabbage leaves were rubbed over the surface of the piece or taken to an oven with water and flour inside. This is a concave clay bowl, usually used to consume liquids like soap. It could also be used to aid in the preparation of food. Clothes iron. Before the appearance of electric appliances, household appliances used other sources of energy. This is a charcoal iron with a lid which opens to insert hot glowing embers. The embers heated the metal, and the action of the hot metal on the surface of the clothing through continuous movements allowed to smooth it. Coffee pot. Black clay coffee pot. The coffee pot was placed on the stove with water to prepare the coffee. When the water boiled, the ground coffee was added and stirred with a wooden spoon. The coffee pot was removed from the heat and the coffee powder was allowed to settle. Leaving the liquid on top, this coffee pot has a lid with a knob to isolate. Wooden pig hanger. In winter, each family kills its pig. It is a collective task involving the community and a moment of abundance and celebration. After the pig is dead, it is necessary to cut it so the meats can be separated. This is a wooden artifact that made from a tree branch with the shape of an arch with hooked ends. It serves to hang the pig by the back legs, allowing the meat to be separated more easily. The cut meat is transformed into sausages or stored in chests with salt. The fattest meat will be preserved in its fat. Tripod pan. Food was cooked over bonfires. The kitchens occupied the central space of the dwelling, since they were the source of heating for the house. For the preparation of food, firewood was used. The chimneys allowed smoke to be exhausted. However, in the mountains surrounding Lausanne, there was often no fireplace. The smoke then dissipated through the roof, through openings created between the tiles. This is an iron pan with 3 legs. Bulky body with a handle on each side. It has long legs that rested on the fire. The bulky body allows to cook a variety of dishes, from soup, vegetables to meats. Oven shovel. The bread making process starts with placing the flour and yeast in the wooden mixer box. Once ready, the dough was placed in a wooden oven with a small arched opening to prevent the heat from dissipating. To handle the food placed inside the oven, a shovel with a long handle was used. This is an wood oven shovel with a circular section which was used to place and remove bread from the oven.